You have studied English for years. You have watched hundreds of videos. You have memorized grammar rules, but you still cannot speak English. Why? Today, John and Emma are going to tell you the real reasons and exactly how to fix every single one of them.
And I promise you, by the end of this video, everything will finally make sense.
But before we start, a small request. If you are serious about improving your English speaking, please like this video right now and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us reach more people who need this.
And here is our question for you. Tell us in the comments right now, how many years have you been studying English? And can you speak confidently yet? Be honest, we want to know. We read and reply to every single comment.
Now, watch this video till the very end, because reason number 5 is the one nobody ever talks about, and it is the most important one. Let us go.
Hello, everyone. My name is Emma.
And my name is John. And today, we are going to have a very honest conversation.
Because most English learning videos tell you what to study, but nobody tells you why you are still not speaking, even after all that studying.
Today, we change that. 5 real reasons. 5 real fixes. Let us start with reason 1. Reason 1. You learned English to pass tests, not to speak.
John, this one hits hard.
It does, Emma. Think about how you learned English. School, grammar rules, reading exercises, writing essays, vocabulary lists, tests.
And what was never part of the lesson? Actually speaking.
Exactly. Your school trained your eyes and your hands, not your mouth. You can read English. You can write English. But nobody ever trained your mouth to produce English automatically.
And speaking is a physical skill, like riding a bicycle. You cannot learn to ride a bicycle by reading about it. You have to get on and practice.
The fix? Start treating speaking as a physical skill. Practice it physically, out loud, every single day, even for just 5 minutes.
Say it out loud. Speaking English is a physical skill, and I practice it every day.
My mouth needs practice, not just my brain. Reason 2. You are translating in your head, and it is slowing you down completely. Emma, explain what happens inside most learners' heads when someone speaks to them in English.
Okay, so someone asks you a question in English. First, you hear the English and translate it into your language. Then you think of your answer in your language. Then you translate that answer back into English. Then you check the grammar. Then you speak.
And how long does all of that take?
3, 4, 5 seconds, and by that time, the conversation has already moved on. The other person is confused, you feel embarrassed, and you go quiet.
Native speakers never do this. They hear English and respond in English automatically. No translation, no checking, just response.
The fix? Practice thinking in English. Every morning from the moment you wake up, narrate your actions in English inside your head. I am waking up. I am making coffee. I am getting ready. Do this every single day.
After 2 to 3 weeks, your brain starts responding in English directly. The translation disappears.
Say it. I think in English. I do not translate.
My brain responds in English automatically.
Reason 3. You are waiting until your English is perfect before you start speaking.
Oh, John, this one. I see this everywhere.
Every English learner does this, Emma. They think, when my grammar is perfect, then I will start speaking. When my vocabulary is good enough, then I will speak. When I am ready, then I will speak.
But that day never comes because you only get ready by speaking, not by waiting.
Here is the truth. No native speaker speaks perfect English. Every fluent speaker makes mistakes every single day. The difference is they speak anyway, and every mistake makes them better.
Fluency is not about being perfect. Fluency is about being automatic. And you cannot become automatic if you are waiting to be perfect first.
The fix? Give yourself permission to make mistakes. Start speaking today with the English you have right now, not the English you wish you had.
Say it. I speak English today with what I have.
I do not wait to be perfect. I speak and I improve.
Reason 4. You are getting too much input and not enough output.
Emma, what is the difference between input and output?
Input is everything you receive. Listening, reading, watching videos. Output is everything you produce. Speaking, writing.
Most English learners do 90% input and 10% output. They watch videos. They listen to podcasts. They read articles. But they almost never speak.
And here is the problem. Your brain becomes very good at understanding English, but it never learns to produce English. So you understand everything, but you cannot say anything.
The fix: flip the ratio. Do more output than input. Speak English for at least 10 minutes every single day. Even alone. Even if it feels strange. Just speak. Talk to yourself. Record yourself.
Shadow native speakers. Write in English. Do something in English every single day, not just consume it.
Say it. I produce English every single day.
I speak more than I study.
And reason 5, the one nobody ever talks about. You do not truly believe you can speak English fluently.
Emma, this one is the most important.
It is, John, because everything else, the methods, the techniques, the practice, none of it works if deep down you believe that fluent English is not for you.
Maybe someone told you your English is not good. Maybe you failed a test. Maybe you froze in a conversation and felt embarrassed. And somewhere inside, you decided that fluency is for other people, not for you.
But that belief is wrong. Every single fluent English speaker was once exactly where you are right now. They could not speak. They froze. They felt embarrassed. And they kept going anyway?
The fix: change what you tell yourself every single day. Your brain believes what you repeat to yourself. So repeat this.
I am becoming more fluent every single day.
I am not afraid to make mistakes.
My English is getting better and better.
Say these 3 sentences every morning, before breakfast,
before your phone. Just say them out loud and watch what starts to change.
Quick recap, Emma. 5 reasons, 5 fixes.
Reason 1. You learned to pass tests, not to speak. Fix. Treat speaking as a physical skill and practice it daily.
Reason 2. You translate in your head. Fix. Think in English from the moment you wake up.
Reason 3. You wait to be perfect. Fix. Speak today with the English you have right now.
Reason 4. Too much input, not enough output. Fix. Speak English for 10 minutes every single day.
Reason 5. You do not believe you can. Fix. Tell yourself every morning, I am becoming more fluent every single day.
Now, say all 5 fixes out loud.
I practice speaking every day.
I think in English. I do not translate.
I speak today with what I have.
I speak more than I study.
I am becoming more fluent every single day.
You now know the 5 real reasons why you still cannot speak English and exactly how to fix every single one of them.
Your homework today. Pick the one reason that resonated with you the most. The one that made you think, yes, that is me. And start fixing it today.
And go back to our question in the comments. How many years have you been studying English? Tell us honestly. John and Emma read every single comment, and we will reply to yours.
If this video helped you, please like and subscribe. We upload a brand new English lesson every single day.
Share this with one friend who is struggling with English speaking. You could genuinely change their life today.
See you in the next video. I am Emma.
And I am John. Keep speaking.
Bye.